life that there doesn't seem to be a front door to the temple or university of magic. Every magician I've ever known has confessed that when they started their magical education, it felt like breaking into a school building through some unguarded window and then eavesdropping on an incomprehensible masterclass already in progress. It's true. In order to even approach magic's potential as a self-transformational process, the neophyte must already be armed with a rich vocabulary of a score of diverse subjects, ranging from astrology and alchemy to Hebrew Qabalah, Eastern mysticism, and mythology. Organized orders and magical societies provide this semblance of structure and order to the educational process, and for many of us, these organizations were helpful and gave us a glimpse of the bigger picture of the great edifice of magic. Furthermore, 21st century magicians are especially lucky to have the occult wisdom of the ages available to us at our electronic fingertips. This awesome library, coupled with the in-temple dramatic experiences of being involved in an initiatory order, gives the individual a decided advantage over our ancient colleagues. One of the wisest educational assignments of the great 19th century mystery school, the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, was that the new initiate was required to create their own tarot deck, generically patterned on an archetypal mother deck. By taking the time and effort to paint each card, the new magician was, in effect, reprogramming their magical software, bringing it into closer approximation to the universal harmonies the cards exemplify. The hours and days and weeks and months the individual spent focusing on every unique symbolic detail of the cards became more than just an exercise in rote memorization. It was a mutation process, a tinkering with one's spiritual DNA, a full upgrade of the operating system of the soul, a magical vaccine injected directly into the quantum dimension of the psyche via the awesome delivery system of art. And like art and vaccines, the experience triggers a transformational response that is unique to every organism. Making your own tarot deck requires you to give yourself a first-class liberal arts education in occultism, but it also does so much more. Almost by accident, you simultaneously absorb the fundamental principles of the Hebrew Qabalah, the alphabet, the numerical and mathematical characteristics. You see laid out before you the seamless associations of elements, planetary spheres, signs of the zodiac, astrological rulerships, exaltations, decan and decree assignments, vibratory color scales, and classic mythological archetypes. Without even realizing what's happening, the novice almost subconsciously metamorphosizes into a well-lubricated adept, a magician. Perhaps you think I'm exaggerating. Perhaps I am. Even after 50 years of playing various instruments in the Tarot Symphony Orchestra, the only thing I can say with complete honesty is it's too soon to tell. But I am smugly comfortable with the place tarot holds in my magical life, and I'm quite happy to share my experiences and temporary conclusions about the importance of this marvelous and magical art. But unlike Meleen, I'm not much of an artist. My own tarot deck, while displaying many occult, astrological, and magical correspondences on the cards themselves, is definitely not an artistic tour de force. As a matter of fact, my laziness has allowed me to be shamelessly satisfied with simple line drawings I hurriedly created as best I could. My wife, Constance, then colored them in with watercolors, according to the strict Kabbalistic color scales associated with each of the cards. Meleen, however, is a real, profoundly skilled, and awesomely talented artist, and her genius renders her eminently qualified to comment authoritatively on the work of other great tarot artists of the past. The transcendent power displayed in her consummately executed works is a testament to the art of magic as a consciousness-elevating tool and talisman. When art at this level is coupled with the archetypal images and Kabbalistic structure of the tarot, we are blessed with an alchemical marriage, whose progeny are miniature monuments of perfection and beauty. I hope I haven't embarrassed the authors with my praise of this work and the talents of its creators. As you will hear the wonders of the tarot's perfect construction, there is